All right, crypto people, what happened? Where did this big pump come from? Well, I can't say that I know for sure, but I can say a little birdie told me that one of the three big social media platforms went out on the retail market and bought, well, a certain amount of dollars worth in each of some very particular crypto. Yes, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and some others. And I was wondering, why did Litecoin pump harder than everything else? You know, it went up freaking 30% or something. And I was told basically that the same amount of money, well, basically, was put into all these trades on the retail market by this social media company. It's just that I guess so many people were sick of Litecoin, the low price. There weren't very many orders sitting out there. So when the same amount of money hit Bitcoin and Ethereum and all these other ones in Litecoin, there's a reason why Bitcoin only went to 7 or 8% and Litecoin went to 30, because there was hardly any volume. And with a low price coin such as Litecoin compared to the other ones, it pushed it up far higher. It's what I've been told. I can't say that I know 100% sure, that I can, tell you with absolute certainty I know blah blah blah. But this particular person has come through in the past when they would tell me things like interesting things like this. Um, they also told me about another coin that over the next day or so should do decent. So I'm kind of sort of watching that one to see what happens. But this all ties in still to what my guy said. And I asked him, hey, man, what the heck's going on? I'm sure you saw Litecoin today. Whew. And he kind of heard the same thing. Um, but so I said, well, this dump we're expecting uh, down to basically sub 20, on Litecoin. Is that all of a sudden no longer relevant? He said, well, he's still been told the dump is coming. It is coming. He said, just telling you, be patient. And I said, well, what about now that we're at a higher working price than it was? It was 32 or whatever. Now it's at, well, this morning 44, 42 to 44. And he said, I don't know if it'll go as low. He says, but I'm going to find out, and I'll have more information for you Saturday, which is today. So he's on a little different time zone than I'm at, so he's probably still sleeping, looking at the time. So I'm waiting to hear from him. He said he'd reach out to me this morning when he hears a little bit more, because we're trying to figure out, is it still going to happen down to that point, or is it still going to happen just not quite as low, just so we could be prepared. I'd hate to have orders sitting at the places where I have them at the moment, and then to find out, well, because this crazy little pump, it's not going to go as far as he thought. Now, blah blah blah, whatever. So I'm trying to get some intel from my patrons and whatnot. So he did give us, like I said, we did get one coin to look at. Now I will tell you, the last time he told me this, hey, check out these other this other coin, which I think was Bitcoin Cash the last time. He was expecting, I think he told me, a 15 to 20% rise in that thing over the weekend, and into Monday. That Monday, this is like, was it a month ago? Roughly a month ago, I guess. I sat there and watched it happen. So I said, well, while we wait for the dump, he's still giving some pretty decent, calls. So he gave us another one. And it's a little nerve wracking, seeing all this. Oh, is he going to be right this time again? But I took the trade. I figured, well, if I'm waiting for the dump, and we're thinking this, moving this particular coin should go up before this dump, take some of that cash, make some percentage on that, put it back into the USD wallet version of, whatever Coinbase and Gemini has. And then when that's sitting there after the trade goes through, hopefully, right, then the dump happens. Then we get back in, whether Litecoin's a little bit higher than we thought, or no, he says, no, it's the same price point. Okay, fine. At least we have something to work with, and we made, a quick 10 to 15% on this other trade in the meantime. So that's what I did with mine, and we're waiting to see. So I've been watching it this morning. I'm looking at my coins and everything, and it's nothing's really moved since yesterday. Same prices basically. So just a quick crypto update, and I shall let the troll comments commence. Have at it, boys.